Alright, hello. Well, this is the first video that I'm making for you, but if this goes well, I'll start making more videos so you guys can see them beforehand and then come to class. But I do want to go over percentages with you today just because I feel as if you guys will be confused by the types of problems that will be on the exam because we didn't have too much of a focus on it because all of our focus was more so on decimals and these types of problems. I don't want a percentage problem, which is essentially a decimal problem, to confuse you guys. So what we know is that percentages are typically out of 100. So if we have 1 over 100, that equals 1%. So similarly, if we have 50 over 100, that would equal 50%. But a lot of problems aren't this nice where they ask you, okay, so we have 23 over 100, what percentage is that? They don't typically ask you that. They give you bigger numbers and they tell you to find a percentage. So let us get into that first. So I do want to stress that percentages are not as hard as they seem. They're not as daunting as they seem. They're mostly a comparison between two numbers. So for example, if we say that Tony, let's write a random name, has 200 baseballs. Why does he have 200 baseballs? No idea. So Tony has 200 baseballs and he wants to give $10. What percentage, I'm just going to abbreviate that, what percentage will he give away? Well, now you're thinking, well, percentage is out of 100, so how can we even figure this out since he has 200 baseballs? It's much simpler than that. We've gone over proportions before and we've gone over variables before, so when I talk about percentage, when I give you a percentage problem, I do want you guys to do proportions. That's the easiest way to solve any type of percentage problem. So right now, what you're going to do is review proportions. So what we have here is 200. That is the whole entire baseball collection. The whole entire percentage collection of anything should be 100. So your denominator for both fractions will be 200 due to the baseball set and 100 due to the percentage set. And he's giving away 10. So we're going to put 10 on top as the numerator, and we need to figure out what percentage that is. So we're going to put an X right over here. An X is to symbolize that we don't know what that number is right now, but when we are able to algebraically play it out, we'll be able to find it. It's a placeholder for a number. So we're going to cross multiply this out, so it's going to be 10 times 100, so it's going to be 1,000, which equals 200 times X, which equals 200x. And then what you do is you divide this by 200 because you want to isolate that x. You cross it out, and then you're going to do 1,000 divided by 200, which equals 5. So 5 equals x. So you can't put that right there. Actually, I made a mistake. You should not box this answer. You need to convert it into percentage. So essentially, if this is 5 over 100, that would mean it's 5% of his collection that he's giving away. So that is one simple problem that I want you guys to be able to do.